What if I told you that one of history's most famous legends might actually be true? Welcome to Mark's History Channel, the channel where we explore the mysteries, civilizations, and forgotten stories that shaped our world. A city swallowed by the ocean, a civilization erased in a single night, and clues hidden beneath the sea for thousands of years. Today we journey into the mystery of Atlantis and the terrifying event that may have destroyed it forever. Imagine a city so advanced, so powerful that it seemed almost impossible. A civilization of towering crystal palaces, massive canals, and technology far beyond its time. A place so magnificent that people believed it was blessed by the gods themselves. And then, in a single day and night, it vanished, swallowed by the sea. For over 2,000 years, Atlantis has been dismissed as myth, a bedtime story from ancient philosophers. But what if that's wrong? What if Atlantis was real? And what if we already know exactly what happened to it? Tonight, we dive into one of history's greatest mysteries, the rise, the glory, and the terrifying destruction of Atlantis. The first written account of Atlantis comes from the Greek philosopher Plato. Around 360 BCE, Plato described Atlantis as a powerful island nation beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to him, Atlantis was no ordinary kingdom. It was enormous, rich beyond imagination. Its people mastered engineering, architecture, and naval power. At the center stood a dazzling capital built in perfect concentric circles. Land and water interlocked like a giant machine. To many, Plato's story sounded symbolic, a philosophical warning about pride and corruption. But Plato insisted it was based on real historical records, and that changes everything. Picture Atlantis at the height of its power. Ships glided through enormous circular harbors, markets overflowed with gold, silver, and exotic goods. Massive temples shimmered with polished bronze. Engineers directed fresh water through advanced canal systems. The city pulsed with innovation. Some legends claim Atlanteans understood astronomy with astonishing precision. Others say they harnessed mysterious energy from crystals. Whether fact or exaggeration, one thing is clear. Atlantis was considered the pinnacle of civilization, a paradise of wealth, beauty, and knowledge. But greatness often breeds arrogance. And according to Plato, that's where everything began to collapse. As Atlantis grew stronger, its people changed. Their wisdom gave way to greed. Their discipline gave way to excess. Power became their obsession. They began conquering neighboring lands, expanding relentlessly, believing nothing could stop them. Plato described this as a moral collapse. The Atlanteans had forgotten balance. They had become intoxicated by their own success. And according to legend, the gods were watching. Then came the catastrophe, a violent series of earthquakes, the ground splitting apart, buildings collapsing, the sea surging inward. Volcanic fire erupted from beneath the island. Tsunamis taller than towers slammed into the city. Within hours, Atlantis was consumed. An entire civilization erased. Plato wrote, "There occurred violent earthquakes and floods, and in a single day and night, Atlantis disappeared into the depths of the sea." A terrifyingly specific description, and modern science may explain exactly how this could happen. In the Aegean Sea lies the island of Santorini. Thousands of years ago, it was home to the advanced Minoan civilization. Then around 1600 BCE, disaster struck. A colossal volcanic eruption shattered the island. It was one of the most powerful eruptions in human history. The explosion triggered massive tsunamis. Entire settlements vanished beneath ash and sea. Sound familiar? Many researchers believe Plato's Atlantis may have been inspired by this real event. a flourishing civilization. Destroyed almost overnight, its memory transformed into legend. Archaeologists uncovered something extraordinary on Santorini, the buried city of Akrotiri. Preserved beneath volcanic ash, it revealed multi-story buildings, advanced drainage systems, beautiful frescoes, a remarkably sophisticated society. In many ways, it matched Plato's description, a prosperous island civilization, suddenly destroyed. Could Akrotiri be the real Atlantis? Not everyone agrees, but the similarities are impossible to ignore. Others believe Atlantis lies elsewhere. Some point to the coast of Spain, others to the Caribbean. Some even suggest Antarctica. Each theory offers clues: submerged ruins, ancient maps, unexplained geological formations, but none provide definitive proof. Atlantis remains just out of reach, a mystery balanced between history and myth. And perhaps that's why it fascinates us, because deep down, we want to believe. Atlantis isn't just about a lost city, it's about a warning. Every great civilization believes it will last forever, that its power is permanent, that progress makes it invincible. But history tells another story. Empires fall. Nature reminds us who is truly in control. Atlantis represents that lesson, a reminder that brilliance without wisdom can become destruction. And maybe that's why Plato told the story, not just to describe the past, but to warn the future, including us. So, was Atlantis real? The evidence suggests something extraordinary inspired the legend. A real civilization, a real catastrophe, a real memory preserved across generations. But whether Atlantis was Santorini, another lost island, or a story woven from many disasters, one truth remains. Somewhere beneath the waves, history is still waiting to be uncovered, and perhaps one day, we'll finally find Atlantis. Until then, the ocean keeps its secrets. What do you think? Was Atlantis real, or is it history's greatest myth? If you enjoyed this journey into the lost world of Atlantis, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mysteries, ancient civilizations, and untold stories from history. And let me know down in the comments. Do you think Atlantis was real? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.